The passing of the Arbitration Act 2013 during the December 17th sitting of the House of Assembly is seen as another opportunity to attract more economic activity to the BVI. The Arbitration Act 2013, which in essence replaces the 1976 Act, seeks to offer alternative, more confidential, and less expensive ways of settling disputes as opposed to litigation, which is restricted to the usual lengthy court hearings. Education and Culture Minister Myron Walwyn, who is a lawyer by profession, in his contribution to the debate on the bill, presented various practical scenarios to show the usefulness of the bill, which he noted include economic benefits and improvements to the financial services sector.
You sometimes have situations where you have very complex matters being adjudicated upon. And when you have the parties involved, Madam Speaker, in arbitration, you have the ability to choose who the arbitrator is, because you will want to make sure that you will choose somebody who understands the complexity of the matter at hand, and so you feel more satisfied with the judgment that comes out. If you were to contrast that with litigation, Madam Speaker, when you have a complex matter dealing with before the courts, you can choose who your judge is. So arbitration has that benefit. It is quick, Madam Speaker. It's normally quicker than the usual court process. So sometimes you need to make decisions very quickly so you can move on. Sometimes you're losing money. Sometimes you're wasting resources with a case taking forever long to get through the court system. And so arbitration provides that.
Noting that the BVI has to compete with other international arbitration centers, Walwyn says the territory must bring its A game to contend with the likes of Hong Kong and Singapore.
One of the things with the Singapore website that I found interesting was that there was a little drop box on it that you can just put in what the value of the claim, and you can get an indication right then and there as to what your fees are going to be like. So it tells you that Singapore has done, Madam Speaker, quite a bit in terms of making clients feel as if we are creating an environment that will make you feel as if you're getting the best possible form of resolution and the best possible legal framework and the most, perhaps, persons of quality, persons who are fit and proper to adjudicate on your matters. And I brought that A game situation, Madam Speaker, to bear because one of the things certainly, and I'll read it from section 22 of the bill, that mentions the appointment of arbitrators. It says that no person shall be precluded by reason of his nationality from acting as an arbitrator unless otherwise agreed by the parties. That says a lot to us, Madam Speaker. It says to me that there must be some flexibility in the way that we do things here in the Virgin Islands. One of the first things that would come to mind is perhaps you might have countries that require a visa to come to the territory. It may require us to take a look at that again. You're going to have persons, Madam Speaker, who will come in from all parts of the world, and we must ensure, Madam Speaker, that when they reach our shores, that we have our A game on, as I said before.
Premier and Minister of Finance, Dr. Orlando Smith, brought the bill entitled Arbitration Act 2013 to the House of Assembly.